Alright, and we are live. Hello there. Oh. Mission board. Pirate. Hello there, Holland. How goes it? Oh. Casually dropping a load for whoever wants it. How's your playthrough going? Hello, Ghost. How goes it? Hello, Michael. Hello, Riley. How goes it? I haven't updated. By updated, I deleted and reinstalled the Master Ghost. God. Oh jeez. Yeah. Making a monster juice bad apple. And it actually doesn't taste too bad, but it looks kind of weird. Like a really dark color. Up. Alright, let's go to... Hello, Shadow. How goes it? What's I doing? Okay, so we're gonna go kill the rover there. And then we will... Stuff. Still really happy with how this ship turned out. How you find Space Marine, Shadow? Have you beaten it? Is there a mod to change the weapon? Yes, there is. There is. Oh, I'm trying to think. There's a mod author who does a mod where you can do all that. This is a New Game Plus. I want to say this is New Game Plus 2. There's a mod by, hello Curtis. How goes it? What's it called? It's by, I think the guy's called, or the person's called Nil. I think. If you search it up, because they have a mod that basically allows you can tweak all the weapons, even weapons that aren't supposed to be tweakable. Haven't played it. Ooh. I know what that's like. I've been grinding my character up to in multiplayer. I'm really excited for the new update, or the new the first season stuff. We're getting apparently a Neo-Volkite pistol, which I know very little about, but I know that a lot of the minis have them. Oh, okay. Well, you still have it's so good. And it just, I don't know if I said last time, but it just makes me want to have like an Imperial Guard game. Like I'm currently for my next mini, I'm like either planning, because like I'm either like, okay, do I get some more like Salamander stuff, because I just finished reading the Salamander Omnibus, or do I kind of get more of the Legion Imperialis, because I really want like a Thunderhawk. It looks so cool. Yep, we're gonna be doing some shipbuilding in a little bit. I have to do the challenge I set on the Discord. Stable frame rate in New Atlantis I get. Frame drops. I play on, I'll show you my settings. Bum, bum, bum. That's not the one. Play. So I play everything in Ultra, but I have my VSync on, and I only play 60 just because I play on a TV, a 4K TV. And I don't really have much issue now. I know if I turn it on, because I do have I have a 144 hertz 2K monitor, and I was like fiddling with that, and I can get higher. But I don't have too much issues. Do you have many mods? Because I don't think there's many mods. Well, they actually say that there is a few mods I've downloaded that have messed with the frame rate, but I have a 4070 Super, and yeah, I've never really had any issues with it. So I will say sometimes, I don't know what it is, but sometimes it'll put all my settings to low. So if you do notice sometimes there's a drop, make sure to check to make sure everything's like back in, you know, working order. I haven't known one of these ones go out. Yeah, see, that's one thing, Holland, I find... I don't know why Bethesda did it. Why they made it certain weapons, you can't level them. Oh, yeah, the... Oh, if they're CPU bound, I have a... What do I have? I have a Ryzen 7 7700, I think. Thing is, I've never had any issues with this game, and I can, like, put the settings... Now, I will say... Because I play like 4K 60, it's not like, you know, like a huge thing. Because when I initially bought my setup, it was mainly to play. It was mainly to play this game, and games like DayZ, which don't require as much. Like I did try when I was playing Space Marine stuff. I could play everything on like high, not ultra. But again, I don't think it matters too much. I try to mimic the Xbox settings with the 4K 60 sort of thing. Oh, sorry, Simeon. Just because, like 60 FPS is nice. I've always kind of liked 60. But it also makes it so I can notice when mods are not playing nice. Like if a couple of mods I've noticed, they like drop the FPS a bit, and I'm like, whoa now. Can't be doing that. Yeah, I've seen the light mods, and you might be able to say Ghost if you you might have an insight. 'Cause I know X was mentioning them, but he was mentioning them more so in the fact that they use a lot of indexes. But generally speaking, are those like light mods hard on the there's a couple of them. I think they're called like Rabbit's Light. So I was looking at them, and they look really interesting. They basically make the lighting more realistic. That's one thing I think Starfield, like, kind of, its lighting is a bit... It's not bad, you know, but it's very, I think a credit to Bethesda, usually when they're making, when they make their games, I feel like they make them so that the game will run well. But they don't ever, like, kind of try and push it. They kind of, I think it's more so they have it to a point where, like, oh, if people want to push it, they can, you know, use mods. It's not my aim that's trash, okay? This gun has a weird kind of firing. Something also I noticed with Bethesda games, and if you play like FPSs like Halo, for instance, which I want to say is probably one of the best FPSs out there, not in terms of, you know, just how the gunplay is, but it doesn't have like any bullet magnetism, Starfield, which is kind of interesting, because they obviously have aim, and I mean the gunplay has improved massively in Starfield from like Fallout 3 to, you know, Fallout 4. Late lights will mess performance. Yeah, see, because I want to say, I was looking at one of them, and one of them basically said that the way Bethesda does lights, the lights don't turn off during the day. So it can kind of cause issue with, like, lower-end PCs. Push limits. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, 100%, Michael, 100%. I don't blame them either. Like it's their games run on the Xbox, which is always a big thing. Because like you look at some games that come out and they have piss poor performance on console and then even on PC. Like Cyberpunk at launch is a great example of didn't even run on the original Xbox and the PS4. I think it ran okay on the Series X and stuff, and PC was alright, but it's like... I feel like that's like how devs should balance their games, or like kind of performance-wise. Like, alright, we're gonna make it... If it can run on the Xbox and or PlayStation, it should have no problem running on a PC. Confirmed, I think Starfield has 10 light sources. Limits. Oh. So that means like a scene can only have 10 light sources? I know in my brief time doing some forging, I hate light sources with a passion. Because it's hard to get realistic lighting, you know, like unless you're I mean, there probably is. There's definitely people out there that like their job is basically getting realistic lighting and stuff. More the tank cause. Ah, okay. Is it on creations? It is on creations. Let me check here. If you type in, I know that the mod author, all of their mods, they also have a Korean version. So if you type in Korean, you'll probably... I want to say it's like the mod author is called Niels Fried. So Nilsfried. I did a review of it on the channel. If you type in... oh, I can't remember what it was called. But there is one. There's a couple, I think. But that is the one I was using. After stream, if you haven't found it, I can put a link. Got you. Who are they? Well, that's a man who hasn't seen the sun, but okay. It'll be interesting to see, because, like, from the trailer... From the trailer of the new expansion... House Faroon don't look that different than humanity. Or, well, they are humans, but, you know, they don't look that different than... But I wonder where, like, this picture came from. Obviously, it's probably just kind of one of those things where they're trying to demonize the enemy. Because I will say, I feel like if you spent a couple of 100 years on a spaceship without actual sunlight, or even if you... I wonder... Yeah, that's actually a fair question. I wonder if, like, let's say, for instance, if you had, like, a colony of humans that lived on a planet with, like, a different color sun, a sun that wasn't as bright, would their complexion change over, like, generations and generations? Where are we going? Alright, we gotta... Alright, let's go to... Sounds like... Yeah, Voltware, that's what I was thinking, yeah. Because Voltware is usually very pale in complexion. Because, like, but the thing is, Bethesda thought of that. Like, you've got the guys, the Martians, where their eyes go red, which I think is really, really cool. If you check out the new mod called Iconic Ship Battles by Ship... I seen that comment. Fuck off, Michael. I have seen that, Super. I've seen you say that. I wish we had black. I would love black holes. I would love different types. But, Superman, is it on Creations or is it on Next? Because I was checking the Creations. I check the Creations every day to see what mods come out, and I didn't see anything like that. Cool. Alright, let's go to the ship. And then we'll... Oh, if it's on... Yeah, I'll definitely check it out if it's on Creation. Did it come out recently or has it been out a while?
Hey there,
Sure,
how's it
I
going?
would be happy to chat.
Oh, everyone is talking. I forgot. This house that. Let's take. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, I'll check it. I don't know how I missed something like that. All right, let's head to. Oh, really? We were already in Alpha Centauri Law. All right, let's go to New Atlantis, and let's. So, for anybody that's unfamiliar, on the Discord we have like a big shipbuilding kind of community. Well, it's big, but it's big. And we have like a Discord build-off channel where basically people can kind of put forward a challenge. It could be anything from make a ship from your favorite sci-fi to, you know, make a ship that looks like a piece of food. And I came up with the idea this time around to basically make a ship basically to make a ship that looked like, and well, kind of basically it was named after a winged creature, and it kind of had the namesake of that. And
I'm sure you can find something you like.
the name I came up with, I need to buy a ship to build up. I came up with the Wren, or Rambler, which the Wren is quite big in in Irish mythology and folklore. Around Christmas we have the hunt. Gary, what are you doing? Gary, stop trying to touch him. Some people don't like being touched by tentacles. Okay, just ignore him. I apologize. He's pretends to be blind. Excuse me. But yeah, we have like the Hunt the Wren, where basically people go around playing music and stuff, and I think it's like based on ancient folklore where, because the wren is considered the king of the birds in like old Irish. Now I need to figure out how to make a small. I want to make a small ship. So what? I think that like a fighter probably would make the most sense. Actually. Right, that was, I have an idea to make basically a very small ship. Don't know how it like functional it's going to be. I don't. He wouldn't have deleted it, Holland. But I will. I'll let you know. You know what we'll do? We'll use one of the Armstrong cockpits. Abs. No problem. Now I just need to try and figure out how to do. Docker. Oh. So we've got. We need to. reactors. We're gonna do a small reactor. Is that an A class? Yeah, let's do like an A class fighter. Gonna be a... Well, maybe not too. It shouldn't be too tricky to make. Not make, but get everything nice and compact. Oh. Why is the Vanguard recon drive so subpar? 27. Can I flip you around? Perfect. Right. Oh, wait a minute. God damn it. Oops. I need to do my thing. Nope. Start emerging. Set tolerance to 10. Now,
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches.
how many months do you think it would be safe to check on Discord after? Oh. I think it depends, Ghost, on like what like, because like if you've done most of the stuff, then I wouldn't worry too much about it. But if you aren't, let's say you aren't getting the DLC, or like you aren't going to do the DLC like early on, I'd stay away from Reddit just because, well, I suppose it depends, because the mods usually do a good job on like those subreddits.
Sure, have at it.
Like with our Discord, it should be somewhat safe now. Should be, because I will be scouring. Like my plan is basically to kind of not bum rush the campaign, but get through the campaign as quickly as possible. And then once I get through the campaign, like, and I'm kind of, as I'm doing stuff, I'll be constantly checking the Discord to make sure nobody, like, because we have, the thing is, we have the channel for it, so, like, I'm hoping, you know, people aren't going to be, I don't think anyone would intentionally spoil, but you'd still get, some stupidity. All good, Holland, no problem. Hello, Lee, how goes it? Hello. All right, so now what was that? Okay, yeah, so Alright, so we need structural pieces. We need like wing. Something that goes slightly. And the thing is, if I put that there, it'll be a bit funky looking on the inside. That bad. Really do need like wings, like actual. I will say though, I am very excited for the expansion. I feel like everyone probably is. Put this. You go on your site? No, you don't. Okay. Oh, wait, do you? No. I need something that I can put sideways. Probably. Don't flip upside down, do you? No. I would. How does that actually look? That looks slightly too funky for my liking. Like the initial shape though, I think it looks. Oh, well these. Hell yeah. They're trying to snap to. You only have one snap button. You don't want to go there. No, not there. Do we need a flip? Maybe, yeah. Big question is getting a docker. A docker. Like a bait that would actually. That I can actually, without doing any interior merging, I tab. No interior merging needed. Perfect. The errors. It's fine. I can. Crap. Okay, what's your efficiency? I get 60 everywhere. Really. Sometimes it'll drop to like 50-ish, but usually it's not too bad. I don't have any mods that like mess with. Like I don't have any mods that add anything. Thank you, Karen. It's getting there. Because I know the thing is, I know that there's like mods you could like download. I know there's like mods you can download that like would potentially mess with stuff like that. And you what CPU do you have? Actually, the first Monster Energy that not it's not too bad tasting. Has any issue with the space or armor mod come up? The paid one. Not that I am aware of. For the most part, it seems all good. Thing is, now that like paid or not paid mods, now that now that when the new update comes out and paid mods are gonna kind of be, or not paid mods, there's gonna be like no limit on how many mods you can have. We shouldn't have like any major issues. I think the only issue I really had with that mod, it was more of like a personal gripe, was just how the items were named. But that's not really going to be like an issue, you know, like if you're just playing the mod as is. Realistically, that would only be an issue for you if you it needs to be next to the cockpit. It is. Oh, wait a minute. It is definitely not. We need one. Animal ship problems. So you're saying most mods don't affect? No. Most mods don't, but there are a few that do. Hopefully, they do fix that ghost, because it is a bit tedious. Realistically, the only mods that I am aware of that kind of mess with. Can I not flip that? Are you serious? Oh no. Realistically, the only mods yeah, I know that's like coaster, I can imagine. Realistically, the only mods that mess with like FPS are mods that would change, like, say, the environment. Like, for instance, I downloaded a mod by the Grind Terra guy that like added a load of like improvements to the biomes, and that was like I was getting like a massive FPS drop, and I mean like massive. It was not a vibe, to say the least. No. Definitely. That one. Bad bit janky. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Now, perfect. The fact there's a massive gap there, but that's perfectly acceptable. Like, generally any mob that's going to like change things on the map, or like, so for instance, adding more plants, NPC mods are one of the ones that I haven't fiddled with, but I know for a fact will definitely like mess with stuff. You come back here to me. An Xbox, but I got a gaming laptop. Basically. The thing is, are you what's the word? Are you tech savvy when it comes to stuff like that? Because like I know like not what like, I know, like, personally for me, like, laptops can be a little bit more funkier when it comes to stuff, just because, like, the way they operate. Like, I would make sure all of your settings are done specifically, like, so that you can... I know you can fit in there. Don't fight me, big boy. Yeah, you're in there. That's exactly what... Figure out the tail. I just, the thing is, I would make sure that it's always plugged in, because I did game on a laptop for a bit, and I wasn't... Didn't have a 40... Your laptop is a 4090, did you say? Fuck me, that's, that would have been expensive. I'm trying to think. No, yeah, no, the invisible animals is just a bug. It's something to do with, well, basically having to, like, install new mods, which is strange. What the fuck? Why are you going up there? Oh, I know why you're going up there, because you don't have a snap point. Oh god. Okay, yeah. The thing is, you should definitely have no FPS issues. The back tail is going... Maybe, actually. Hmm. What are we missing? We're just missing landing gear. I'm the Xenomaster. Well, when you make an awesome mod like Xenomaster, you know, you're bound to get people who are like, why is my mod broke? Also, why is everything gone so dark in here? Strange. This... I really want to do some, like, interior merging, but I know Nograf wouldn't approve. Oh, there we go. What about you? What about you? Oh, oh. Need some... Maybe. Shipbuilding, at least for me, really is just like sticking stuff until it literally sticks. Everything else setting, even with an old skill, they can get averages 6 drops. Like, you will get some dropping, but like usually it's not like incredibly noticeable. Really amazing that Legos knows what amazing about PC building. Oh god. I like building Legos. Do not like I'm not very good at PC building. Oh. Yes, I'm a genius. Need to take them people. Battery. Oh yeah, battery is are you playing? I am not playing with the beta mode. Just because the beta mode, I do not have any mods installed, and to be honest, like the thing is, the merging update's nice, but I was gonna say, like, it's better. How does it look actually? If I... Not doing too bad. So you just need landing gear, which is kind of gonna be my. Well, actually, hold the phone. Hold the phone. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. These bad boys here. I know we need more landing gear. We need to work on the structural pieces a little more. I need to give this thing a beak. Potentially, they're installed, or the better flashlight. I wouldn't think that. No, the better flashlight would not mess with your FPS. See, it's always interesting when it comes to mods, like, in kind of balancing the resources. Like, for me, I'm a huge fan of like mods that are like kind of that looked like a beak. That kind of looked like a beak. Like, I'm alright, we're gonna have to remove the tail each better. Like, I'm a big fan of mods that are like, you know, like they're balanced in a good way. Cause like, no, see, I feel like, yeah, that look. Hey, can we go a little bit lower? A little lower. Sorry, what I was saying is like, because some, like, say for instance, like when it comes to like weapon mods and stuff, some people will make it so that like a weapon mod requires nothing to upgrade. It's, you know, usually just money, which, like, I'm not against that. And then like some mod authors will be like, oh, we're gonna, instead of doing money, we're gonna do like the resources, which I really like. I'm not a huge fan of when like mod authors go the route of when mod authors go the route of doing the whole, like, say, like, outpost building when they make it, like, require nothing. Just because, well, I'd like it to, you know, not be nothing. Let's see what other tabs. The thing is, we could just do like a 2x1 hab, and I mean, realistically, that would actually probably. See, that way we don't have to fiddle actually too much with the habs. Structural. Coming together rather nicely. Kind of. You're gonna get the color. Lately I've been using my DLS. What FPS does your laptop screen allow you? I'm assuming if it's got a 4090, it probably has like a 144 hertz. Ow. So yeah, let's try any other. Oh, these don't stand up right. That's probably. Okay, yeah. All good, Holland. All good. How goes the building? I don't want to put. Actually, hold on. I am trying to build a small little kind of fighter called Ren. It's proving kind of tricky. A lie. See, this part I'm not too sure on. These like side pieces. They don't look bad, but they don't look good. Can these flip? The thing is, it's more powerful, but like not like gonna be like a massive like kind of drop. Hello, Tenbro. How goes it? If we could Oh, Angel, how goes it? We could, like, in theory, we could do these and flip them sideways. I mean, realistically, if we brought this forward like so... Actually, that kind of... What do you guys think? Do you think that looks better? See, it's just trying to, like, get something to smooth the wings out a bit. I am good. I cannot complain. I am building ships. That was a massive boon for me. This really... With the beta update, that will become a regular update. I wonder if Bethesda release another... I think the beta update is going to be the one they release, but you never know. There could be extra stuff. I mean, improvement off meds. Oh, that is really good to hear, Tenebro. I am doing good. Although I say I'm doing... I'm doing okay. Went up to my uncle's today, just because he has like a menagerie of cats that I tend to look after. One of my cats went missing. Well, the thing is, they're cats. I'm not like too used to cats, because I know like cats will just randomly be like, yo, we're out of here. But as I was leaving, I couldn't find little fecker. Not yet, but the thing is, they do. Well, I'm assuming they do that. The thing is, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not not very known with cats and stuff. I'll go up in the morning just to... Yeah, they do hide well. Thing is, like, he's neutered. He's got no testicles. So like it's not like, you know, he's gonna go and like he's not like he's gonna go try and mate with something. Well, I don't know. He's a bit silly. He might. Yeah, I'm excited about the Shattered Pace content. Yeah, I've seen. That's the thing is with like cats, because like with the dogs and stuff. Like, you know, dogs are a lot more like reliant on humans, so usually they don't go off for long. I have to yeah, currently my uncle, he always has like cats and stuff, but usually when the kittens, they're kind of like, they're not like feral, but I've like started to handle the kittens, and now we've got like a Aegean who's like almost he's a year and a little bit, I think. And then there's like 3 new kittens. We've got Hera, who's a little black kitten. We call her the demon kitten because she's so not vicious. Like, you pick her up, she growls at you, and it's funny because she's tiny. And then we have Sasha, which my cousin named, and then her brother, or their brother, they're 2 boys. So I named the other one Baron Cohen. A week off. Yeah, that is a very nicely. I will say, like, I remember, like, when I was younger, back, whenever there was a black kitten called Imp, when like the fall, because I think Fallout New Vegas was like the first expansion where like I had Xbox Live and stuff, and I remember, like, I remember when they come out, I'd like take time off because I was still like young, you know, and I'd be like, yeah, time to have some fun. What loading stream? I get 8 to 10 seconds loading. That's... the thing is, I wouldn't worry too much about the loading screen, personally, just because it's a bit of a non one. The doctor. You've got 2, Gilbert and Norris. I like it. Gilbert. I always find it funny when people like name cats like Gilbert. Just, yeah, I could just imagine like running through like a park, like be like, Gilbert, come on, Gilbert, and people like, the fuck is this loony talking about? No, it's called Richard Big Up Dick. No. I tell you, like, GTA is probably setting up to be like the biggest thing ever, and the thing is, they always do well, even though like a lot of people are like, oh, you know, GTA, it's, you know, blah blah blah, like it's still gonna be an absolute banger. I might actually change out this cockpit. I want like a cockpit that fits. Too stubby nose. Hello, Cyberpunk. You try to take puff during loading screens. My game always loads up. Oh yeah, like that was always the thing. Remember back in the day, like loading screens. You don't, Riley. On Steam, there's probably ways around it, but I am excited. I am also. You are correct, though. I'm also a little nervous on. Ah, see, that doesn't look good. Just supposed to be the Ren. GTA 6 crypto. I mean, the thing is, I wouldn't put it past them. You know, like it's so tricky trying to come up with like a. But yeah, I don't know if I finished my sentence. Like back when, like, you know, loading screens is something, like it would take ages for like a loading screen to. Hello, why you no snap? Excuse me? Are you a snap point or what? Oh, you're a weapon snap point. Never mind, lol. Wait, no, you're not. I've snapped things to you before. I used to love like Skyrim when some NPC would walk in front of you and open their door, and then you'd be stood there like a stooge, like, yo, where's the loading screen? And then realize you didn't actually press A to open the door. No, I'm excited, Angel. I am a bit. I will say I'm kind of. I'm nervous in that because something I kind of learned with like doing content and stuff is like it's good in it's should we just slap that to it and call it a day? No, okay. It's like I enjoy like doing content creation for like the game. It gives me a kind of a better sense of kind of enjoyment. Okay, we'll go with this one. It looks a bit, you know. I know a Ren is well. I mean, we could make it like that. Okay, we'll do that. It's because like it's doing content for the game. It's kind of gave me a better appreciation. Just because like, you know, like I probably spend half of my time playing or on the game, you know, doing kind of mod reviews and shipbuilding and stuff. And I enjoy doing that. But when I like get to play, like it's a lot more fun. I realize this thing is freaking massive. No leg breaking yet. Be the same in stores. GTA 5, I think people buy it online. Most people buy it online. Have you already got? I've gotten all the achievements. Yeah, that was like, I want to say I got most of the achievements. I got most of them pretty early on. Hello, Mona. How? Pardon me. That's the essentials. Just for testing mods alone can cause pop-up when opening the console. See, I'm trying to figure out how to. I don't mind the wings. The wren is a very small bird, so. Oh, Oh no, that's not connected to anything, is it? What did I do? Wait, what did I do? Ah, shit. Okay, we're gonna have to reverse. Reverse. That one. The broken let yelp. The, I don't know, like, what? I know. Definitely not do it. Oh, see, the plan was to make a small ship. Well, to be honest, there's nothing fucking small about this ship. Wait a minute, maybe. I have an idea. Just trying to think how to go about. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this bad boy. We're gonna stick it there. We're gonna get this bad boy. Stick it there. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Now we're going to pull you backwards. Gonna pull you backwards. Look, did I manage to do that? Oh, I've really kind of put myself into a corner with this. See, I think realistically it's the wings that are messing with me. We're gonna try like a different type of wing. We're gonna actually make use of the. We're gonna make use of the. More for the professionals. No, I mean, if you're into that sort of stuff, I would definitely recommend joining it. We've got a good bunch of people in there. We're always like chatting and having fun. And that actually looks kind of cool. I don't know. The Discord is a nice place for kind of chatting and building and just all things Starfield related. See, the thing about these blocks I don't like is that they have like an extra piece. What about, hold on now. I have to Google what the rain look like. Bonus it. So wren is a small bird. Like, I'm pretty sure like a very small bird. Oh yeah, tiny. Okay, this is way too big. Way too big. Ah. But I think I might actually have something here. Yes. See, that looks more uniform as is. Just the cockpit's what's like kind of fucking me. Ship is unattached module? What? Would like to make. Oh, wait a minute, wait. Ah. It's this goddamn. Actually, no, that's not too bad. Alright, I think I actually may have found something that might work, but I'm not sure yet. Yes. Probably not, though. We'll see. Need a hab. Docker. The Deimos wings don't go sideways, which is really annoying. I would love if they went sideways. This... That's not too bad, but I know we need... We're gonna have to... No, I can't do that. Wait, ooh, no, I can't. That one, that one, that one, that one. Yes, I don't know why I'm going Hope Tech specifically, but... Storm in the UK? What's it called? They're using like fancy names. Right, what's unattached? Ah, most of the ship, lovely. Okay. Right, so we need put you in there. No, we need Storm Richard. Big update. We need structurally, I need bad boys. When in doubt, get the bracer 8. No, 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 don't lift the whole fucking ship. Eh? The fuck are you trying to do? Yeah, that's... Alright, so I need to connect that. That. Why? Oh. What the... Why are you causing me problems? I just love where you have to like rip your ship apart. Now you're all connected now. Perfect. You go there. Go there. You shouldn't go there. You can go burr. Everyone go in there. We'll say I like these. Don't know where I'm gonna. Oh, maybe. Starshare with your Furious or Starshare was. Furious is definitely better. Jesus, use Hope Tech. Want these to. How am I? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where are you? Where are you? Like we got a little. I feel like in space they definitely wouldn't use. Well, they might use it. Would napalm? Napalm wouldn't work in space. There needs a doctor. Just don't mess you up. The thing is, instigating isn't bad if you're stealthy. I just realized you didn't leave it. Berserker's kind of crap. I take it back, it's very crap. Which one looks the coolest out of all of the kind of the braking engines? Wait a minute. Oh, I have a Docker. Right, so actually not looking too bad. You maybe ask yourself, Crimson, this doesn't look like a rain, and you can bad your business. No, I'm joking. I know it doesn't. If you kind of squint a little bit, kind of looks like one. I don't only have a max for a 1. To be fair, legendaries in general. Excuse me. Like, unless you're using a mod, even like the thing is, even grinding for legendaries is like so tedious. Like, I know when I was like trying to. You don't know what it. Yeah, this is what a Ren looks like. Don't Google it. Definitely don't Google it. I will say I really like the look of these wings with the ship. But even if you like grind, like, because before I like use console commands, I used to sit there for like a half an hour, just constantly I used to, yeah, just like sit there in the hopes of getting damn it. Yeah, legendary cycle is bad, yeah, because you could sit there for ages. Like, and the thing is, if you sit there for ages, you start to realize that I think Bethesda like have a very, like, they heavily weight melee weapons instead of non-melee weapons, and it's to be honest, it's stupid. I don't know why they were like, all right, we're gonna use melee weapons, haha. Because everyone loves fucking melee weapons, am I right? Don't get me wrong, like, they're not bad, but they were like, first most count of the melee. Oh yeah, it's just like it's just a constant like, oh, you want some legendaries? Here's some legendaries. Oh, I want that. Sounds awesome. What do you guys think of that, having like that here? Oh yeah, yeah, it does. It's oh no, no, no. There's no. That's a fucking stat point. What the fuck? Okay. What is this trying to snap to? Out of curiosity. Nothing. Looks like a crab. It does kind of look like it's diving. Crap, but could definitely put them in there, but that looks. I kind of wanted to like have them visible. Background is melee people knock the shooting. Well, no, I think the shooting has definitely improved massively over like the last like I have okay. What's the end? Also attached. Oh. Base power armor would be amazing. See, I like how it looks. My major concern is my kind of major concern is just this kind of cockpit. Because I've got like a good shape going, and if I can get like if I can streamline it a little bit, what about this one? Hey. I keep coming back to this one. I mean, the thing is, the smaller version of that cockpit could definitely work. But it's just trying to... Because I want to try and make, like, a variant where... I look variant... Because it's just the bottom profile is what's kind of getting me. Like, I could, like, cut this off. Like, as is, that looks really nice. Just trying to get, like, a... That thing is, that can't sit there. What's my issue? I'm missing landing bay and fuel tanks. Okay. I have an idea. That's not too bad. The Docker we can put on top. The Docker's like a non-issue. Yeah, we can put the Docker on top. Just the... Oh, I forgot that. Wait, what? One of them... Where the fuck is my landing gear? Oh, that's the landing... Oh, that would look funky. Just need fuel tanks. Now I kind of want to... I want to use those reactors, actually. What's the ship for? I feel that dictates. It's meant to be like a kind of a fighter type vessel. Use. Let me put that back. Back in where? Oh, they don't snap lines up. Yeah, it is kind of given that stealth bomber vibe. We'll say that. I'm just trying to basically like blend the... How does that look? I'm just trying to like blend the pieces together just to see if I can get some like some cool looking... That looks kind of cool. Just to kind of break up the engines. what's our error? We need a fuel tank. A fuel tank? Alright, Michael, have a good one. Alright, we're gonna go fuel tank. I'm gonna make this ship look nice if it's the last thing I do. Fuel tank, fuel tank. Oh, wait a minute. We go. Let's definitely not mount there. We just need like landing gear now. If we can get like the proper landing gear, 'cause we have like. The thing is, these bad boys. They look good. I was. It looks really funny the way it's like currently standing. Do these? I always forget about these pieces. And then see, we could have them back here. So it looks like. Let's try and improve Starfield, and your mod reviews really helped me choose. Glad you enjoy Starfield. I will say it's I do enjoy doing the kind of the paid mod reviews, because there, despite what people say, there's a lot of cool mods out there. People are just a little bit, you know, they're kind of slightly. Do these fold up? These landing gear. See, I want to put it back further, but that will mess with the general profile of the ship. They fold backwards up. Probably very. Well, the thing is, there's the big ones I could put in, because these fold up actually. Let me see what these ones look like. Because then I could use like the forward-facing ones. It looks so tall. I've been much to this actual playthrough. Where's landing legs? Yeah, that was the plan. You mean the back ones or the front ones? Good. It's this. Potential. Ooh, that's a good question. I would definitely recommend Crossfire, by Chaos. Oh, yeah, that's kind of the plan. Like, it's meant to be quite tall, but it's meant to be also, like, you know, like, once it folds up, it's going to be very skinny. I'm going to put the ladder here, and, like, obviously the ladder You know, like, it looks funky. But, like, in my head, like, I'm imagining that the ladder folds up. The only thing I'm not really happy about is the cockpit, because I want to make it like a... I want to make it like a single cockpit. Just, it's tricky trying to... Like, this doesn't look too bad. Like, we put this here. Maybe, like, what, we extend another one. That doesn't look too bad. About... Yeah, I know the cockpit has to connect to everything. Thanks, game. I do hope we get, like, more cockpits as we go. See, this... I kind of want, like, a cockpit that, like, actually... Actually, that doesn't... bad. Oh, Spider, how goes it? Or where you were. Alright, so we're gonna do a bit of DIY. Gonna use the other ones. If we use the actual, like, you know, the tab, the one that goes, I can never figure out which one goes forward. That one? Definitely not. At the back. Oh, good, Spider. Hopefully you can get it all. Hope you get all sorted. Game, you're what's the term? You're like... Oh, there we go. Hold on now. Alright. Looks a lot nicer. What are the errors? Oh. Oh, the errors are these things are connected to anything. I need... Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Just to make everything nice, we're gonna... Gonna have to run a bracer here. Gonna have to run another brace. Becker. Yeah. Actually, the thing is, if I put this here, it'll have no interior piece, so like it won't. Here we go. I mean, that means I don't need. Do I not need the bracer there? No, I need. Actually, no, I don't need the bracer there. I can put the here. There we go. Perfect. All right, Spider. A goes towards, the D goes backwards. Oh, A goes towards. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Kinda. I need weapon. Yeah, I kind of want to put stuff underneath, but I'm not sure how. How is the game gonna like it if I put stuff under? It's not. You can be like, you can't do that. Sorry. Oh, but you will let me do that. Cool. Right? I think we have it. I think we have it. Bum, bum. I look forward to seeing your Crimson ship builds, Holland. Here is it. I really like this piece as a kind of like a beak. Now the question is, will that... Oh, it won't. Alright. Now we just need weapons and a shield. Let's go shield. Let's do... Ooh. What's her best? That's her best A class. No, no, it's not. Where's our proper? 60, 30, there. I know you can sit sideways. Don't troll me, game. I didn't even ask it's a tow bar. And now we need weapons. So we want to keep it A-class weapons. We're gonna do blue K31 auto cannons. Do one there. Do one. I kind of want to put a third one there, but yeesh. Actually, hold on now. Structural. There we go. There we go. SG60 is the best. Is it? The side one? Oh, you're correct. Okay. God. Gotta fucking place it. Ooh, that actually... kind of silly, but we'll go with it. Yeah, what? No, no, okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. And then... we're gonna put 2 cannons on the front as our primary fire weapons. And then we're gonna put weapons. We're gonna put some pulse lasers. Pulse lasers there, they're 4. What the f... where did you come from? And then... I think that's it. We'll do... the thing is, it's meant to be very... now we need to do color scheme. This is where Crimson is gonna fail. How do I make brown? That's definitely not brown. That brown? That maybe like a brown. Secondary. What color are they? Are they just brown? They're brown with like a kind of a gray underbody. The second color, gray. Third color, yeah. Nice. It definitely does look more like one of them. Call it the Peregrine. All right, let's try it out. Wait, we need to name it something. We're gonna name it. Oh. Call it the Peregrine. Peregrine, yeah. It won't. The thing is, it won't look too bad because it'll be invisible. We shall see, though. Might need a darker color. It sits very tall. Yeah, see, like, it's actually not too bad because you can't see it. It just looks like kind of an extra door. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Peregrine Flight Airlines, I think. Crank the tunes to max. We're going to have some fun. Take off. All right, and it looks. Yes, we've got. With space, well, there's air in space, I would assume. Little bits, maybe. All right, let's. Hopefully, what is going on over there? Yep. Urgent distress signal. Well, this looks like perfect test flight. Guess the ladder doesn't retract. We'll just say the button's broken. Hello, Spacer Raven. Oh, I meant to do that. I get a good screenshot. It's kind of hard with. It's really hard with like photo mode with like to shoot stuff. Little. Alright. Yeah, they can be. And these things, this thing should boost crazy. I'm trying to get a nice angle of it. I usually like showing the side. So if we, in theory, this thing should boost very fast. Yeah, this thing boosts to like 730. These like Ammon engines are pretty insane in terms of boosting. That's about all they're good for. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. I like how like skinny it is. It kind of reminds me of like, you know, like some Technos outlet. It like makes me think of like a ship that's like meant to, like it's meant to be like launched from like a carrier, and like the landing gear is there like if you have to kind of land on a planet. I know Ghost and X were talking last night in the Discord about they were talking about they were talking about like how like modders basically have kind of like done some crazy things in the past, like animation and stuff, and that modders like are currently working on some really cool animation tweaks for Starfield. And it kind of made me wonder, actually, hold on, I hold the thought. Ghost, if you're still there, do you know what planet it was I found the original brain creatures. Actually, wait, no, it should work. Never mind. Does anyone put a C-class engine to a very small? The thing is, you put a C-class engine, and it just operates like a C-class engine. I really wish that Starfield would kind of go the route like Elite Dangerous does it, where it like each engine has like a kind of a thrust ratio, and like they kind of like does like a thrust to weight ratio. So like let's say for instance, if you put like a C-class engine on a big heavy C-class vessel, let's say its speed would be like 130, but if you put it on a really light like fighter, it would like give you like speeds of over like 400 or 500. Not the button. Alright, alien incubator. Used to incubate and hatch eggs. Ghost, how do we get the egg? Let me see if the thingy works. Bum bum bum. In a box. Oh. Oh, it's all colored now. I like. Selecting this.
Not the place.
That's not it. Whoops. Oh, I gotta catch a new one. We're gonna have to go catch a new one. I'll go back in the box. What was that planet I was on? Should be. This one. What do I need for the? I need for the NL1. Okay, so we can make this. We don't have any. Yo, Gary, get laying. Alright, let's go to NL. Oh, NL, it's over somewhere. You're like, you're hidden behind. I really wish it would like, there was like a kind of a history thing, like in what is that in No Man's Sky, where you could kind of see where you've been and like it would tell you what like creatures are there. That's kind of what I was hoping the compendium was going to be. Now I know they've released updates for it, so I'm not. Oh, I see. No, I don't see any. All right, we'll just pick a random system. I don't want to throw out the name of a random system. And we will go look. I am. Jumps 2. Moderate fauna. None. None. None but the waters. Down here. Alright, let's go to a deciduous forest. Yeah, no, because I was like, one of the things I was like thinking would be really cool, and I don't know if it's possible, like if it's a Kumasi. Alright, we'll go to there. Check that after this. I don't know if it's. Oh, is that the locations? I think it's Andromas was where I went to get the colored one. But yeah, I don't know like how difficult it'd be for modders, but I would really love like a mod. Yeah, I know, Killzone, I'm hyped.
Hey, how's your day, Captain?
Good. Can I sit there? Sibian, get up. Need to sit.
I was hoping you would stop by.
Fucking get up, Simeon.
Glad you're back. We'll catch up later.
Yeah. I want to sit down. Thank you. No, my seat. But I'd love a mod that allows you to, like, have a fleet of vessels. I, like, had this, like, this, like, kind of, like, daydream kind of thing. And I feel like people have had it, you know, before. It's nothing new. Where basically, like, you could have a mothership, and you could assign, like, let's say the mothership could have a ship attached to it. So you can make, like, a really, really big ship. And then you could have, like, a small fighter attached to it, or, you know... Or maybe a shuttle or a miner. Yeah, there is with the Xenomaster mod. You can do that. That's the mod we're messing with currently. And like, if you were like, let's say for instance, the ship would be attached by default. Like, let's say there'd be like a new option. So like, you'd have like a kind of a. It'd be like a docking port, but it would be specifically for like your kind of like your fighter or your.
Stay, huh?
How do I get out? And like if you were in your fighter, your other ship would 255. 99 ships at once would be... I don't know why, like, why they said it so low. Because I've seen people say, like, oh, you know, we should be able to... Well, we should be able to have, like, you know, more ships. And I don't disagree, you know, I don't know... Hello? What are you? You look kind of cool. I'll put you down before. Simeon will put you down, never mind. Alright, they definitely live up to the swarming name. Ship cap and ship loop. Like, if Bethesda did like, or if somebody could do a paid mod, this is the. I'll show you now. Creations. If Bethesda could do a paid mod, it's called the Aberrant Starlight Laser Pistol by Outrora. Really cool pistol. If Bethesda or a mod author could do like a blueprint system, because currently, like, you know, like it's obvious we can, like, players are now realizing, thanks to Sadir and other people, they're realizing they can kind of, you know, make their ships into mods, but not everyone has access to that. Like, I know that Space Engineers has that feature. You can literally blueprint ships, upload them to a website, Modio, I think it's called. Like, Bethesda have their own, they have their own soft, like, their website. You know, like, why can we not just... Oh, hello. Oh, we're getting one of you. You look cool. I've had a variant of you. Ooh. It's just, yeah, it's just, see if you can only fly one ship at a time. I can't see why I wouldn't like have more. Exactly. Like, and even like they have AI for flying ships. This is not lines of adding a social feature to a single player game. Exactly. Like, it would be huge. You know, like allowing players to, I do have Archibald, but I really like this guy's like headpiece. It'd be such a cool feature, you know, just let players, like, upload and download blueprints. I said collect them all. And, like, the thing is, there's mods for it, but, again, it's like... It should be just a base feature. Like, but then, like, I said this back when I was, like, thinking of, like, ideas, basically, like, of things Bethesda could add. And, like, we have all these different, like, you know, spaceports. Especially, like, you look at the Atlantis, which has... like 5-6 landing pads, even more if you go outside. Why can't we buy slots, you know? Like, it wouldn't be realistically, right? I've been playing when I was playing X4. X4, basically, the way that a lot of the landing pads work is it's kind of like you land on the ship, you land on the pad, right? and then the pad like kind of like lowers down inside the ship and stores the ship. Why, you know, like, it wouldn't be hard for Bethesda to implement that system for like landing pads, you know? Like, imagine you could like buy like, say, like 10k for extra space. Exactly. Taking so many. Yeah, New Atlantis has more than 2 pads. There's 3 pads like inside the city, and then outside the city there's 4 pads. Paradiso has 3 pads. Aquila has 4. Hope Tech has 3. Neon has 2. Like, you could really easily, you know, and even like say for instance the hangars, the abandoned hangars. Like, they could add ways to make it so that you get more. Like, I'd love if you could buy extra like landing pads in New Atlantis. I'd have the Frontier sitting there. I'd never use it. They should have an entire... They should 100%. And I don't know why, there's a big mothership that costs a ton of money. The thing is, Holland, is more than likely we will get M-class ships at some point because they're in the game, the parts are there, and it would be silly for Bethesda not to. Like, mods are going to come out. Mods are already out that does the M-class ships. But we'll definitely... Well, I'm going to assume, you know, we'll get it, but... It would be awesome. Exactly, though. Where are the ships? Because, like, I know, like, you know, but Bethesda are going the route where they're trying to keep the cities, like, kind of, like, small scale. Or not small scale. I think they're trying to make them more realistic. But one of the biggest issues, like, with cities in general, is the first one is people don't have homes. Like, I think Fallout 4... I want to say Fallout 4 started to do away with that system. It within the system of kind of like, all right, we're gonna have like homes for named NPCs, but generic NPCs won't have homes. Like Skyrim and Oblivion had every NPC had homes, and Starfield doesn't. And it's like, why not? You know, where's the extra homes? Like, there is some locations, like if you go to like the Soul system and you go to the Mars on the, what's the Mars planet called? I can't remember what it's called. But like, there's a common area where people clearly live. New Atlantis doesn't have that. Hope Tech doesn't have that. And it's like, exactly, they all had a global house. And that's the other thing. It's like, only that's it. Thank you, Shadow. And the other thing is, yeah, it's like the transportation. Like, New Atlantis is supposed to be the capital of the Freestar, right? And we see so many civilians. Like, why don't we see, like, freighters or transport ships landing every 20 minutes? And some people get on, some people get off. You know? Like, there's so many ships in space, like generic encounters, all this stuff. Like, it wouldn't be that hard for Bethesda to set that, New Atlantis. They do have towers, and no one ever uses them. Hello, Sadir, by the way. Like, I want to see, like, NPCs, like, actually... And the thing is, there's where it comes into question. Like... Exactly, Aquila is the... It should be. It should be bigger than the Imperial City. Like, the Imperial City was huge, you know? And it had the different districts. Now, again, I'm not a modder. I don't know the ins and outs. The reason Bethesda might have prevented NPCs from having homes, and because some do, but the reason they might have prevented, like, every NPC from having homes was because it might be very resource intensive, which it's, you know, like, it is very clear they've went that route in the past. Like, there's a reason the crowd, if you look, like, there's mods to make the crowds, like, different. And a lot of it just comes down to... Yeah, exactly. More realism. But it's like, it'd be nice if, like, NPCs... Because, like, there is room there for the NPCs. Bounty NPCs again. What's the glitch currently you're having issues with? Like, I'd like way more, hold on. I just would like way more, like, NPC and ships landing. Like, the first modder to make like a designated, like a kind of a like an actual transport system. Where did the master pistol come from? This pistol? This is an Outroar mod. It's the Starlight pistol. Like it couldn't be that hard to make like a mod where ships land at New Atlantis like every 20 minutes and people leave, people come board. The player, it's a free mod. It is a free mod. Whoa, why is it? What the hell? Oh, there we go. I did as I broke it. See them in the red, scan them, and then I go to talk to them, start spamming, and then nothing happens. You could fight them. There's a mod that expands the cities. I think it's called Expanded Cities. That makes them. Is that on creation or? Because I know there's one, the Hope Tech Expanded mod, that did a very good job, but the mod author I think said that they're not really planning on doing any more stuff with it. Let's try different. What's it? Oh yeah, and that would another thing. Yeah, is player homes like the Lucky 38. Fight them. Mission comes up as failed. That's really strange. And you've no mods. No, that's so weird. Very strange. Like, cause realistically, I don't know, like, cause we've got some awesome paid mods out there, and we've got some awesome free mods out there, and like the paid modders, like some of the paid mod teams are doing amazing things, you know, like it's like I'd love like either a mod or a team to kind of like be like, all right, we're gonna add like really good features to the game. Got the extra download disabled and like all achievements. Bum, bum. Paid mod that comes out. That's exactly, and like to be honest with you, like so far, like most of the paid mods I've covered, I think are really awesome, you know, and like in their own right, because like the weapon mod's really cool. I will say, I think that Starborn Among Us paid mod, I think realistically that's, in my opinion, one of the cooler mods I've seen in a while in terms of what it does. Because again, it's something that should have been there, and I don't want to sound like one of those people in the comments, like you see like a mod and there's instant comments like this should have been in the game. Like, yeah, something should have. But no, it's like, what was if I meant to show? No, and it's very cool, and it's one of these things. Apparently, that's abundant. We'll go there. It's like one of these things where there should be more Starborn, and the mod. What is legendary? All right, fight a legendary.
Anything I can help you with? Sure, have at it.
Oh. I have not covered the Vasco skin. A lot of the skin mods and stuff generally I won't cover for the simple reason that like you can kind of tell by looking at them like what they're like. You know, we'll do them earlier. I don't think they've gotten lazy. I think it's that Bethesda, because they're making a game for console as well as PC, and you know, you look at like a good example, you look at Star Citizen, right? Star Citizen, people rant and rave about it. It looks awesome, it plays awesome, so much to it, but it runs very badly on most things. Whereas Bethesda, like, they've always been, despite what people may say, they've always kind of primarily been a kind of a console developer, in that, you know, they make, and I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, you know, I personally think that's the way to go. Like, you know, PC is cool, but if you can make your game work on console, it'll definitely work on PC. But because of that, they're always trying to kind of maximize performance, because that's always a big thing for Bethesda. Like, I'll always say one of the things they changed from Oblivion to Skyrim was they increased, or they made the greaves and a part of the body ammo. you know? So they're always trying to improve performance, and that's probably with Starfield why a lot. Now, saying that, if you look at, like, when the game came out on Xbox originally, it was, I think on the Series X, it was 4K 30. And on the S, it was 32K, I believe. And a lot of people were saying, like, oh, you know, we can't do it. We can't do 60. We can't do 60. Now, I don't know if Bethesda themselves ever said that. I didn't mind it. But at the same time, it's like, you know, they... Where was that? What was that? Celebrate? Was that the planet I was going to? Yeah. No, it wasn't. What was the planet I was going to? Oh, it was also... I like Mechanist style. I would love a Mechanist style. I don't know why they've not done that. Oh, yes, Andromas, that is it. Thank you, thank you. And, like, you know, now we've gotten... Uh-oh. Alright, let's add some people real quick. Like, it's performance is the number one goofy oversight. It is an oversight, and it's like, I didn't mind it personally, but a lot of people do. And it's like, when you have like the Series X, for instance, like, one of the big things now with gaming, whenever it comes out, is games usually run 4K 60 minimum, or like, say, like 2K 120. You know, that's usually how it is. Now, some games come out, like, I know when Dead Island 2 came out... No, Dying Light 2 came out. That was such a weird one. It was like 4K 30, 1080p 60, or 1080p 30 with ray tracing. You know, and see... I know that realistically, you know, like consoles can only get so far, you know? Like, realistically... There's only, because consoles are meant to be affordable, like, unless you look at the PlayStation Pro, which 700, I don't know. I like, personally, as a kind of a hardcore gamer, I wouldn't mind paying realistically, right? If Xbox came out tomorrow and was like, all right, end of the year, we're gonna be releasing the Xbox Series Z, you know? 800 with a disk drive, that is a shit show. They should never get rid of the disk drive. That is so stupid. Like, okay, we're the Xbox, the Series Y or Series Z, you know, like, it's basically gonna have double the specs of the Series X. It's gonna allow 4K 60 with ray tracing. It's gonna be 800. I'd be like, fair enough, you know? Because I've always been kind of part of that thing where, like, because people say, like, you know, oh, console gamers, it's all about, like, you know, price. You know, console gamers just want, like, you know, it's convenience. And I don't necessarily think that's the case, you know? Like, the way they have it currently, you can get the Series S, which is like, what, I think 250, 300, runs most games really well. And then the X is double the price, you know? Like, if they had a system where there was another one that was more expensive, I personally, as somebody who's a big gamer, I wouldn't mind that, as long as they offer, you know, like, alternatives. Like, if they brought out just one console, like, say they brought out, like, a Series Y, and it was, like, €800, right? But it was, you know, spec-wise, it was amazing. Because that's one of the things people don't realize usually with consoles, is with consoles, they usually sell them at a loss. Like, you see, like, if you ever watch Linus Tech Tips, he's always, like, trying to build kind of a PC similar spec as the Xbox Series X, a PC similar. And if you're tech savvy and you buy secondhand parts, you can definitely do it. What the fuck is the asp's bite? Okay, we're gonna say hi. Like, you can definitely do it, but if Xbox puts Steam... Oh, I do agree. They're doing a limited PlayStation 1 version of the Pro as well. And... yeah, exactly. They make money from the games, not the hardware. Like, they sell the hardware as a loss, usually. Has done... Microsoft has also a feature party requirement. Games have to be able to run on both. And that is true, Sadir. That is... I remember I remember a couple of game devs tried to blame the Series S. They with that new what was it? Was it not Suicide Squad? It was like one of the Marvel games. No, one of the DC games. You like played as like Arkham Knights. Was it Arkham Knight? Arkham something. It was like a co-op thing, and they tried to blame it like, oh, the Series S is holding us back. And it's like, well, hold on a second. No, it's not. You're just a shit developer if you are blaming the Series S. Oh god, it's one of these? See, personally, I don't mind paying for membership. Because, like, there's generally, like... See, again, was it Arkham Knights? Was that it? It was basically like a 4-player co-op. You could play as, like, Robin, Nightwing, all these stuff. I remember it came out when it was, like, very poorly optimized. Another example is that Bethesda, the vampire game came out poorly optimized. Like, I think it's just a situation where, you know, developers, some of them will take the piss, if you excuse my mannerism. Like, because I've always been like, when it comes to like, you know, paying for membership and stuff, I don't mind it, because like, I'm under the impression that, hello, Grandpa, how goes it? Happy Friday. Is that like my Xbox Live membership, like I use Game Pass now, which I think Game Pass is a good feature, but it tends to keep that, like, hacking is almost a non-issue. I mean, realistically, on most Xbox games anyway. Oh, that's what's happening. Lovely. Like nowadays, though, with crossplay and stuff on PC, that's one of the big things about PC gaming that I'm not a huge fan of, is the hacking, you know? Like, one of the reasons I tended to, you know, buy my PC was obviously for doing Starfield content. But I also wanted to try DayZ on PC, because DayZ on PC is, like, amazing, you know, mods and all that. And I tried playing it. Currently, Grandpa, we're just kind of... exactly, Dong. It costs money, and I agree with that.
Hey,
we're
how's it going?
just doing some combat and stuff. But it was just every server I joined was filled with hackers. Official servers, and then you had, like, the unofficial servers, which were still kind of filled with hackers. And it's like... hacking is kind of rare on Xbox. It's not in Redfall. That was it, Riley. It's not unheard of, you know, like, but it's a lot harder to do. Now, obviously, when you take into account, I remember when I started playing DMZ, and DMZ is crossplay, and the amount of hackers we ran into on that, and I'm like, why are you hacking in a game that's basically PvE? Friendly captain, what the... Oh, it's her, hello. Odd days. The thing is, you could see hackers in the early days.
My daughter has a request.
What?
Johnny, the nice captain.
Hello.
Hi, I'm so happy to meet you.
Hi, little girl.
Buy my lemonade? Please?
Okay.
Have to see how much.
5 credits. Or, 500 credits.
This kid's pretty funny. Here you go.
Ooh, I got so much money. I'm gonna buy my own ship.
Bless you. Just to be clear, that's not lemonade. No lemons, sugar, heck, anything on board. I hope you like orange juice.
Thank you. Your daughter just made my day.
They grow up so fast. Soon, she'll be too old for this. So you gotta enjoy it while you can. Well, I have to go. Say goodbye, honey.
Bye-bye. Come back.
Bring more money. Oh god, children.
Gorgeous day, isn't it?
But sorry, yeah. Like, because early on, hacking was a big thing because it was a lot easier to JTAG Xboxes. Nowadays, Xbox are almost on top of it. Like, getting dev kits, or I want to say JTagging is, like, it's not possible. And, like, if you ever watch, like, when, like, tech streamers get access to, or tech content creators get access to the dev kits if you log in on an IP that's not registered by Microsoft. Bye-bye. You know? But yeah, like going back to it, the oh, good grubs. I do like that. I like that too, to be fair. Especially when like I'm stuck on something, I'm like, how did he do that? Okay, you went here, and then there. See, I will say, like, this game would be the perfect game to do a kind of a co-op style game, you know? Like, because here's the thing, like, currently, it does give that, get your missed play Halo, she's declining. Is she online? I don't know if she's online. Bum, bum, bum. But even though I think I would enjoy it, the thing is Bethesda would never risk it for the, like, where were we going again, by the way? Or is it Andromas? Just because 76 got a lot of hate. Some of it was valid. A lot of it was kind of unnecessary. Kind of like similar to Starfield. There we go. Starfield 76. I mean, if it was optional, I wouldn't have a problem with it. You know, like if they came out and they were like, all right, you know, we're making Starfield have drop in, drop out co-op sort of thing. I wouldn't really play Sonic. Oh. All right, let's look for these creatures. But again, they're never gonna do it because like 76 got like so much problem, which I do find like really ironic because like 76 they got sued in Australia, which I always found interesting. Now it wasn't to do with the game necessarily. I think it was more so the collector's edition. But then you've got like games like Cyberpunk, right? And like I know I mentioned Cyberpunk a lot. Now I will say that I've never played Cyberpunk. I played The Witcher, was not a fan of The Witcher personally, but that was just because I played Skyrim first. Now after watching the TV show, I have made attempts to go back to it. But anyway, but Cyberpunk came out to the point of being broken beyond repair, you know, like it didn't work on consoles, you know. 76 did. Worked fine, you know, it was just kind of lacking. There wasn't much to it. Again, I think a lot of it came down to players didn't really know what they were getting into, you know? But the thing is Cyberpunk, like, it's like people got away from it. No, and don't get me wrong, like, now, Cyberpunk is amazing. Like, it's an amazing game, you know? Like, they've come back and they've did some amazing work on it, you know? And again, it's like it's a No Man's Sky situation. But it just kind of highlights the fact that when it comes to these... Yeah, exactly. Like, they're not being able to get a refund. Like, it's like... We need to find a legendary one of these bad boys. It's just very... weird. And, like, it worked on Series X. It worked okay. You know, it was perfectly fine. The OG Xbox, it didn't. I think PlayStation pulled it down off their website. For reasons. So Ghost, just again asking a stupid question. This guy's level 20, right? And they level with me. If I claim him, will he instantly level up to me with the legendary? Or no? Or do I have to like have him out? I always forget that. See, I only pre-order games these days that I like know I will enjoy playing, even if they're subpar, you know? Like if a Fallout game comes out, or an Elder Scrolls games comes out, you mean Power and Health? Yeah, like, you know the way, like, it's level 20. Will it level up with me? The worst, I couldn't play it on anything, and there's people who won't let it. And that's, yeah, and I do agree with you, Angel. I think it's, like, it's ironic as hell. It's, like, the same with, like, Starfield. Like, you know, like, Starfield's kind of, like, there's a lot of hype for the new expansion. And, like, I still see comments on TikTok and comments in social media, and let's be honest. Comments on social media, you know, it's just people kind of, you know, they're just kind of, you know, it's the flavor of the month, let's, you know, but people are like, it's like, oh, Starfield, that dead game. Oh, Bethesda, where's Elder Scrolls 6? Make an actual game. And it's like you need to feed specific upgrades. Power only their internal level. Ah, okay, cool. And like nowadays, like No Man's Sky is an awesome game. An awesome game. Is there a restart actually? I did. I found that was really cool. Get him, Gary. Fuck him up, Gary. But it's just, yeah, it's funny how like people will like the gaming right now. Gary's parallel health can be good to max. Goodness. Are the upgrade meals new? And Dong, I don't disagree with you. A lot of games these days are gone that route of being kind of early access. And like, don't get me wrong, some early access games I enjoy. I played Ark early access. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that game ran like a piece of shit, but that was probably one of the most fun games I ever played. Was Ark. I got a refund for it 3 times. Played it, loved it. Some fucker came along on his Giga, ate my parasaur, broke my wooden house. Palworld's another one, and the stuff with Nintendo with Palworld makes me realize Nintendo as a dev, they're assholes. For the new ones. And that's the thing, like, if people want to pre-order, but like, you have to be aware that, like, see, the idea of pre-ordering, it's changed massively, you know? Like, back then, pre-ordering was more so about, you know, like, making sure they had a copy for you, you know? Like, I remember I used to pre-order the special editions of, like, games and stuff, because I live in the middle of nowhere, and, you know, my game shop stops near me, they would only get so many copies, unless it was, like, something big, you know? Like, nowadays, like, pre-ordering, like, a digital game, unless it comes with, like, free stuff, fair enough. But it's, like, and I suppose it's just a business practice, you know? Like, I will say, living in Ireland's a bit of a shit show, because GameStop closed down, Argos, which was another where you could get games. The only place now you can kind of get games are Smith's Toy Store. Like a big chain. That's the only time yeah, exactly, and I agree with you, Blair. Like, if it comes with free stuff, or like if it's a case of they might not have enough copies, I'm going to pre-order. And it is, and the thing too is they're doing this thing now where it's like early access, and like, as a content creator, I'm like, that's kind of cool, and as a fan, that's kind of cool. Like, getting to play Space Marine early was awesome, but then when you look at it and you step back and like, you made us pay extra money to play the game early. Why? It kind of reminds me of the EA days, when, like, EA would launch games earlier in America than Europe. I remember having to wait 3 days watching YouTubers play Mass Effect. Like, that early access stuff, like, it shouldn't be a thing. As much as I enjoy it, shouldn't be a thing. Like, games should come out on the same day for every platform. Group Montana had the same problem. Yeah, exactly, Blake. It is that, and that was exact same for me. It's like, because I used to, there'd be situations I remember where, like, trying to get copies for games, I'm like, sorry, we don't have any. And I'm like, bro, what do you mean you don't have any? Thing is, I don't like the early access transcript because it's always the same ones. And again, I agree with you. Like, I don't know, to be honest with you, I don't know too much about, like, how Starfield, like, I've seen a couple of very large content creators, like, talking about Shattered Space. And I'm a small creator, so Bethesda are not going to reach out to me. It'd be awesome if they would. But I know that, like, with a lot of games, you'll have creators who will get access to them, and the minute the game launches, they'll have already recorded everything. So you'll get gameplay, like, straight away. You'll get people, like, who'll be sharing the story, you know, like, they'll be kind of doing this, that, and the other. And in one way, I like it because guides and stuff can be helpful for people who are, like, searching for it. But at the same time, it's like, it's kind of like spoilers. Like, that's one of the things with Space Marine that really bothered me. Console commands, Riley. I just spawned them. Like, they showed so much of Space Marine, and there was so much early access from content creators that there was no, like, the only, like, I'm gonna be careful here, Sado, because I don't know how much to tell you, but, like, I knew most of what was coming, and it's so weird, right? Because it's like, that's one thing I will give Bethesda, is they don't show us much, you know? They're not like, all right, here's a scene from the very, like, last mission of the story, you know? And I'm like, why you show me this? Yeah, console commands. In the credits, it does say multiplayer, blah, 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 what are we looking at? I refuse to get more than 2 expensive options for Space Marine 2, just... And to be honest, like, the extra bits, like, the season pass with Space Marine, it's a bit scummy, because it's just cosmetics. Like, they've already said that that all of the pay, or all of the game content is going to be free, you know? Which is good. Like, I'm a Salamander fanboy and a Thousand Sons fanboy, and occasionally Iron Warrior. The only paid content, or the only, like, kind of stuff, cosmetics I'd like... Oh, it is. Like, most of it is very... Yeah, it does ruin the suspense of the prize. Like, in Space Marine, in the tutorial, when you see Titus take off the helmet, and you can tell at some point they had planned for it to be like a holy shit, it's Titus. But it's like, we know it's Titus. It's like when you've seen in the trailers, you've seen the Thousand Sons. It's like, I would have shit myself if they hadn't showed them in the trailers. You know? Like, I used to prefer when, you know, gameplay, like, even, you know, as much as COD can be controversial these days in terms of what they release. I same with Halo. With E3, it used to be, right, here's the first mission. We're going to show you the first mission. Like, cool, that's perfect. Shows you the first mission. Because usually, the first mission proceeds to kill everything. Hey, they're Xenos, okay? Same with the tech YouTubers. There are some that drop videos the moment the device announced, and then there are those... Yeah, exactly. And it's like... It's like, in one way, it's like, I like it, but at the same time, it's like... Because that's the other big thing of, and the reason I'm shooting them, it's like, it's ingrained in my head, Ghost of, like, Ark, where when I was trying to find high-level creatures, I just go around bang, bang, bang. Yeah, I know Shadow. And the thing is, Shadow, right, I didn't know much about it, and TJ is more of a kind of Space Marine 1. Like, I knew that from the get-go because it was obvious, you know? It's like, come on now. Ark is the same way. Anyone wants real toxic. But Ark is... I will say, Ark is another game where it's just like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, I was really excited about Ark Survival Ascendant. Like, really excited, the new one. Because I'm like, alright, this is going to be a remaster, but it's going to be really cool. You know, they had plans to basically make it a good game. And then now... They have pay-to-win DLCs. They added, like, the train DLCs. Fuck. Like they did the show Paramount in the first episode they took off. It's like... See, again with the Halo, the thing is with TV shows and stuff, I do get it. Because even though the game industry is, I'm pretty sure, worth way more than the TV and movie industry, directors like to feel produced. They like to feel special. They're like, all right, we can't just take the source material. We have to add our own flair to it. I don't know why that guy didn't have a name. Well, Conan Exile was another game that I played, and I really loved. I loved the gameplay of it and stuff. But then it's just. Speaking of Facefield, that was Facefield, that was Facefield, Roulette. To be honest, that was. It was gonna. Yeah, it was. God, that brings me back to when people, like, the worst part people complained about Mass Effect was the ending, which, you know, like, if people complain about the ending, that's a good thing to complain about. Yeah, like, it's... And to be honest, like, Space Marine, like, they did a good job with, like, some of the stuff, you know? Like, the co-op is very fun. It kind of... Because if I'm being honest, in my opinion, I am really excited about I'm really excited about Mass Effect, but I don't know if it's ever going to come out. It's like Half-Life 3 or whatever the meme is. Like, in my opinion, one of the best, if you want to, like, pinnacle co-op games, or like the pinnacle co-op games, are the kind of the horde modes. Like Mass Effect 3 was a banger because of the co-op 4-player survival. Gears of War 2, 3, banger because of horde mode. Zombies, banger, absolute banger. Like, and game developers had this ability to improve upon it, but they went too far. Like, I was a big fan of DMZ. I think this extraction shooter is really cool. I think it plays into the PvP, but also kind of it can be more casual, you know? It caters to all sorts of players. Like, the amount of time I played DMZ and you come across the sweaty no-life, you come across the dad who's, you know, back from his, you know, 9 to 5, drinking a beer sort of stuff. And it was a real... And then DMZ COD were like, alright, we're going to remove it and we're going to add an open-world zombies. And I'm like, excuse me? It's like, what do you mean open world? You have a good open world game. Like, Treyarch had the formula for zombies. It was the round-based 4-player zombies. Like, that's the formula. Why change it? Anyone have an issue with weapon pick doesn't show up in the quick access? You will need to download a mod that basically adds if you search it up, it's like I want to say there's a specific mod basically. It's like weapon framework. Crimson, I've thought this for a while. Do you think the likes of COD, Halo, Battlefield have abandoned their PvE stories because I mean, initially I would have said yes, but DMZ was probably one of the best monetizations COD ever did. Because you had these, like, characters that had bonuses that, like, were kind of pay to win, but they weren't too bad. And it was perfect, you know? It's like, oh, we're gonna monetize, like, this character that comes with a UAV to make it easier for people who, you know, either want to be sweaty, or maybe people who just want a bit of an edge. And I was like, that's a good idea. That's a good job. Like, as much as a lot of people will say, you know, Warzone, and when I say Warzone, I mean Halo Warzone. The way Halo monetized Warzone with the rec packs was awesome. Wasn't a fan of how they did the armor. To this day, I still believe that all armor should be earnable in-game. 100%. No bother, Holland. I will let you know. Like, DayZ is another one. DayZ is an awesome game, and I am excited for the new expansion that's coming out. But he is good at making compelling trailers, not... Oh, yeah, and even like, that's one thing I'll give it to Bungie. Like, Bungie do a good job of, like, with their gameplay trailers and stuff. Like, the only reason I didn't play the newest one was because they brought Cade 6 back, and I knew why they were bringing him back, because they were trying to pump the numbers, you know? People love Cade 6. Games known for their story as well as their multiplayer abandoning the story. And it's because EA did this whole thing where, wasn't it a couple of years ago, where they were like, what do you think about it? The Indiana Jones game looks really awesome. Now, I've never really been a fan of Indiana Jones, but it looks good. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you guys remember on the 360, or no, I don't know if it was the 360 or the Xbox original, where, is what's still going, Marilyn? No, we're still playing we'll play for another half an hour, just because I'm ranting. King Kong was another one, where, like, I remember, that was a peak freaking game. I loved King Kong on the original Xbox. I don't know, but Indiana Jones looks really good. It's very faithful from what we've seen to, like, kind of the indie style, and it's like, it's a single player game, you know, like I was saying, like, EA went the route of, oh, single player games don't sell, and it's like, excuse me, what do you mean single player games don't sell? Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor, EA, you made those games, you idiots. Those games are peak. Really awesome games, you know? Like Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Dishonored, you know? Like there's so many, like Mass Effect, like single player games will always be there. Like, in games that have single player and multiplayer in their own right. I'm gonna be busy with it. Very true. Dragon Age is another one. People. Oh, Killzone. DayZ is like, oh my dear lord, people play DayZ. No, the thing is, Marlon, is you mean online? Are you talking about like the game itself, or just? because people will crap on games, and it's like Space Marine got like a 60. Like a 60 out of 100. Like, it got a lower score than the Golem game. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, like, realistically, Space Marine's doing nothing new. You know, there's nothing revolutionary there. Oh yeah, we will definitely get new skills and stuff. Definitely. I've stayed away from the achievements. The thing is, you can Google them if you want to see the new achievements. It kind of shows... Well, actually... I don't know about skills now that I think of it. I would like to say yeah. But it's like, yeah, like Space Marine, it's not doing anything revolutionary. It's got like a kind of a 4-player co-op mission. It's got a good PvE, a really fun story. But it's like, see, I've never been a Dragon Age fan. I've always been a Mass Effect fan. What? Oh, yeah, no, I'm still gonna be live for another half an hour. But I sent them. Me. Oh, duh, if my girlfriend did that to me, I'd disown her. Cause like the thing is, there's not a huge lot of spoilers to it, but like I've seen some of the achievements, and one of them is a bit of a spoiler in that, like, what it is. It's just weird, because I'm pretty sure one of the, like, yeah, no, that's what we're looking for. I'm trying to find one. What? They're all really low level. Am I just getting unlucky, Ghost? Or, like, are they capped on this planet? Tomorrow's stream, I'm definitely gonna mess around with the Xenoman, because I want to do a video with it. With the new features. Ah, oh, damn it! 30's the cap! Alright, well, that probably... Oopsie. A 15 looks good. Yeah, so if I see another legendary, I'm definitely gonna... Like, I will say I'm excited, gameplay-wise, I'm excited for Stalker. Really excited for Stalker, because, again, it's just, it looks like they're doing a good job of it. Now, hopefully they don't postpone it. What time is there in Ireland? It is currently 10. 9 minutes past 10. Hello, tradesman, how goes it? I think there was some big... There is some very big creatures. You're just in time, tradesman. We're ranting about how, like, the gaming industry is a bit of a shit show. But Stalker looks good. Fable is a game that, like, it's kind of synonymous with Xbox. I don't play Sonic, no. My girlfriend's a bit of a Sonic fanboy. I'm more of a, yeah. If I want to go fast, I just, like, crank my scale to, like, 100. What is Blippy? Blippy. Oh, there's a 5 p.m. It's at night. I will be streaming again tomorrow. I will be starting my stream tomorrow at this time. I might not be streaming a bit late. Sure. The orange calories, man. Come on, Carp. Give me a level 30. Legendary. Ah, okay, cool. But yeah, like, going back to the whole thing, you know, like, I think we got a little bit... Well, I got a little bit sidetracked. Regardless of, like, what stuff, I think that Bethesda is doing a good job. I will say that I am very happy that they brought back the merging, because they're clearly listening, and they have been listening. Like, I know I made the video that was a bit doom and gloom, but I was worried, because they have kind of patched things in the past where I'm kind of like, what are you doing, Bethesda? Now, it's still, the reason I'm not showcasing it is because to be honest, it's still there, but it's very limited. In the latest update, they changed how the duplication up and down works. You can't merge up and down, so that's why I still use Sadir's mod. I think Sadir's mod is definitely better, but you can do some little flipping. I do hope the Bethesda keeps it up. I would love if Bethesda allowed us to like have a kind of a version of like a creative mode where like we have no achievements. Well, not, I was saying that no achievements. Oh yeah, no, it's 100% Trisman. I love that they're listening. Because like if we could get like a vanilla version of Sadir's mod where we can adjust the or the tolerance, it'd be amazing, you know? Because that's the biggest thing with Shattered Space I'm looking for is they always listen, they don't. And that's the thing, because like realistically, as much as like I like to think that, you know, I would like to think that there's a big percentage of people that do the shipbuilding. There's probably a lot of people that don't do shipbuilding. Like, I know that if you look online, the biggest kind of portion of people that kind of post on Reddit and videos, it's shipbuilders, you know? But it's like whenever you see people like on subreddit say like, oh, you know, we need to do this, and then it's like, no, Reddit can't do anything, because even though there might be like, look at the Destiny subreddit, there might be like, oh, like several 100,000 people, but that's only a minority. Most people who play these games, they don't go on social media, they don't, you know, they just play. And I envy them. I wish I could play games without checking social media. Thing they're important, but maybe they have a plan. Oh, they do. And I like when developers don't change their, you know, it's like, this is our plan, we're gonna go with it. Now, if they do something silly that's like going against, like the shipbuilding community is a big community in this game. You know, might not be the biggest, but it's a big one. You don't want to piss them off, you know? It'd be like kind of like, you know, like basically removing roleplay options for the game. It's very... How do you build? That's, I mean, a lot of people do that. They kind of do the shipbuilding guides and stuff, and come on, where's the... I think they did. Where the fuck are they? Also, my game is like, my FPS is dropping slightly. Alright, we'll swap guns and see. We'll bring out the actual... Can I reload this still? No! Bethesda, why? How many in chat going to start a new game in Shattered Space? I'm already preparing, Marilyn. I'm gonna send you an email. Take a look when you get a chance. Look at interaction. Oh, good. I will, Grandpa. Thank you. I'm gonna be making it because I have like a save that I made before I kind of started messing with mods that has all the achievements. And I might play, but I'm also nervous about the achievement itself. I will say I plan on doing a video, but like at the same time, I don't know. Reduce load order count. Load over. I think I might have to do that. Ghost. I love strategy games. Wish there was more strategy games. And the I think it's gonna be hard to take a new. Thing is, it probably won't be too hard, but usually with Bethesda's DLCs, they're always like B-level something. Like, I will say, I think you'd get the best enjoyment if you at least did one new game, so through the Unity at least once, and you had a relationship of some sort with Andresia. If you do that, I feel like because there has to be Starborn dialogue, has to be. And there definitely has to be dialogue with Andresia. Get some. See, I don't know if it works on Xbox. Is there any Xbox or not PC Xbox? Hi there. No, it's not reloading. You have to unequip it and equip it. It's so stupid. I mean, the thing is, look, it's minor, but it's tedious as hell. Are you ready to go? Ever had any issue with mods or stuff? I feel no, it's coming, but it's definitely coming. I was gonna say, tradesman. There's somebody made I made a post. If you look back earlier today, one of the developers said that originally there was supposed to be more of a strategy element to the game. Like the output system, you're supposed to be able to like assign workers and make ship parts from base materials. Switch to. I don't know how. I mean, the thing is, it might be on my end. Xbox C terminal, I don't know if it's updated, I don't recall, because it looks different and now it's even more awesome. That's the other thing, Driz, with the, on the Xbox itself, you have no way of knowing. If you go on the website, the Bethesda website, you can see if it's been updated. Well, and that's understandable. I would do it at least once, Grandpa, just because I think the Starborn dialogue is some of the coolest. Like, basically, you're like, you know, I've been here before, blah, blah, blah. Got 2 cars ready. The one I'm playing at the moment, which is New Game 10, and one which is Old Game. Because it'll be interesting. I do agree. It'll be interesting. Where? Where? Did I just kill it? Ah, shit. The fuck did he go? That's a level 20. The danger of me walking and talking. I talk a load of shit. That's a 10. A 30. Ah, there we go. Haha! Nice. Go behind. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Now let's throw it out. Let's throw it out. It's canon. It's really funny. I watched a video where a guy gets to reload in third person. It's so... Hello, Shori! Okay, what is PCS Xbox? Because I know what a PC... So, basically, if you play Starfield on PC, you can either play it on Steam, or you can play it on the Xbox. It's just called Xbox PC. It's like Xbox, like, you know, like the Xbox platform, but it's on PC. Like, that's what I'm playing it on. One of the good things about that is your save transfers between your actual Xbox and your PC as long as you're on that. It's downside, it doesn't get all the cool mods like this script extender, but I just prefer it because it's more convenient and I'm attached to my Xbox account. Doing good, Shari. Can't complain. Or just ranting about Starfield as usual. Comments for a sniper. Not sure if it works. Read the comment. Well, what comment? Boom, boom, boom. Let me throw out my new creature. All right, we're gonna... What are we gonna gender him? We're gonna gender him. He's male. Okay, we'll keep him as male. Hello, Fox. How goes it? So, Ghost, are creatures like randomly assigned gender? It could be a load issue order, to be honest. I'll have to put it lower on the thingy. Hello. Oh, you're so cool. I will say, I have been looking to get random. Oh, okay, it's random. Cool, cool, cool. I have been watching. I've been like looking up like lizards, and I kind of want to buy a lizard now as a pet. But my mother is like, "You're not bringing a lizard into my household," and I'm like, "But they look so cute." But by Jesus, are they expensive to Is it a mod? Oh yeah, this is Xenomaster. It basically lets you tame creatures and name them. It's an awesome mod. All right, we're gonna give you a name. All right, we'll scroll. I want to find some new. I'm assuming the new names at the bottom. I watched here the Vulture mod and still. I mean, I think it's very strange how sometimes it works. Snakes scare me. Snakes also. I've seen videos of yeah, bearded dragons. That's what I've been looking at. They look so cool. I seen a video someone had, I don't know what animal it was, but he called it his dog. It was, and like it would climb his like leg and it would come to his call and stuff. Because I like animals that you can bond with, and I mean the jury's still out. Some people say that you can't bond with snakes. But lizards seem to be... Oh, it's your birthday, Shari? Happy birthday, Shari. Sorry, I didn't see that. Happy birthday. Gotta call him Archibald. I think we have one called Archibald, sadly. Deathsaurus. Mistake, course. See, and again, I've had a couple people say like, oh, snakes can be, sentient, not sentient. They can be, but lizards just seem way more like kind of chill. Plus, lizards don't tend to bite me. Well, they might bite me. Because the other one, because there's like a place up in Dublin that sells them and stuff, and it's kind of pricey. Not all of them can be trained. So you may end up. Oh no, yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck that. Lazarus, I like that. Do we have Lazarus as a name, Ghost Rider? Ghost. A dog. Because one of the ones I was looking at, it's about €600 to get the stuff to set him up. To get like the package. Because I was looking at either like either some sort of a lizard or like a tree frog. I always love tree frogs. They're so cool. Bearded Dragon just chills me, sits my shoulders and yeah, Bearded Dragon, they look so cool. I have a friend that has one. And they look so cool. Which is weird, because do lizards have like a higher level of intelligence? A reindeer? Reindeer's so cool. But Cornstick is vicious, he hides in. Oh yeah, fuck that. Oh, there's Delta. Oh, Kraken, Fang, Slytherin, Stalker. Oh, we gotta get a pet. We gotta get a really good creature, call it Ghost, in honor of you, Ghost. This is a cold-blooded. That's not great for. See, it's not, but like I've seen videos of lizards that like will actively they'll snuggle with animals and like other creatures and stuff. But like I've never really seen much with snakes, and it could just be that maybe I'm looking at the wrong snakes and the wrong lizards. Outside just chilling the road, kids in the road. Yeah, I would shit myself. Buttercup, Chomper, Cinnamon, Cupcake, Cutie Pie, Doodlebug, Duke. So many fucking names, it's so cool. Iggy. Yeah, kind of like Iggy. Kind of maybe Iggy the Iguana. Let's see what else we got. Mitzi, Nebulous, Oinker. Precious, Pudding. No, that mod is awesome, Artie. It's awesome. Geckos are really coolly. The one lizard I've always liked the most, aside from chameleons, I feel like everyone loves chameleons, is I've always wanted iguanas. Because they seem really cool. But apparently they don't live very long. I suppose that is one of the things with smaller creatures. The geek versus Starlight. Baby. Harry. Jelly. Spencer. Goofball. Mau Mau. Dewey. Tops. I know. I recall them Pat. Oh yeah, they can get big. Really big. Hello, Pat. See, I don't know if there's many iguanas over here. Are you in the beta patch? I am not on the beta patch, Grandpa. To be honest, there is no real difference aside from that setting that allows it. Aside from that, basically, there's no real difference. I'm on the PC Game Pass version, basically, just so I can have my mods. What did he? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Hello. Hello, Pat. There are in Ireland, the exotic place in Dublin is bigger than most. See, there is. I need to look into it because, like, I know there's a few places. Because they look like, they look. Because I'll have to do my research and stuff because I definitely want to get one. Make sure they look good. We like have dogs and cats. I don't have cats in the premises. They live with my uncle. Because our dogs don't like cats. But I've always been fascinated. Like, I'm a big animal lover. Water dragons are cool, but they get long water. I've seen a couple of the water dragons. I tell you, it'd be fun having a Komodo dragon, but I'm pretty sure they're venomous and also very, very big. And also probably, you probably can't have them. Oh, they have special license. They have exotic animal shows. Ooh. Because weirdly, because I watched the Tiger King. I know, like, what am I like? What is it, like 2020 or 2021? And it amazed me because, like, apparently Ireland has no real law on, like, exotic creatures. You can't import them. It's illegal to import them. But if someone, say, for instance, just happened to be breeding tigers, you could buy one as long as they weren't imported, which is really weird. The teeth... With those teeth, the venom isn't... Yeah, that is true. That they're fucking huge. Wolves, strange creatures. Yeah, see, we don't have very many predators. They wanted to reintroduce wolves back into Ireland, but we don't really have the the kind of the ground for them. We weirdly, like, despite like people like kind of like the meme of Ireland being green and stuff, it's very fieldy. We don't have a lot of forests. It was very deforested back in like the... I'm pretty sure we blame the Brits, but then you always want to blame the Brits. Well, foxes, technically, some animals there is rules against. Like, you're not technically allowed to, like, go out and catch foxes, but if one is injured, you can keep it. So, like, I don't know if they're gonna... They probably won't check. Steak, yeah. Oh, I always love that line. It's already filled with cat stuff more than human stuff. Yeah. Like, when I pull up to my uncle's place, I open the door and all the cats jump in. I'm not sure we will get the... Well, to be fair, sorry. Again, no, I'm joking. Hello. Like a zombie boot, but cats to flash. I don't know, I'm messing. Good though. They shot in the whole world for their existence. They did, but like, you know, I'm one of those. I'm one of the few Irish people that like is very like. My girlfriend is English, and I think that the English did a lot of good, despite people being like colonization. Oh God, let's not have another civil war between the Brits and the Americans. But no, like I think that they did a lot of good to the world in terms of like one of the things I'll always respect the English for is how they kind of like their animal laws and stuff. Very big fans of them and their conservation. Like our castles over here are in fucking shit situations because we don't look after them, whereas the Brits are very much like, we gotta keep the castles protected. We gotta keep the wildlife protected. And I'm like, I can get behind that. Say my Vegas colleague. Say things in English? Alright, Ghost, have a good one. Catch you tomorrow. Say things... Because that's the other thing, it's like, people speak... Like, I like speaking English because a lot of the world speaks English, you know? Now, obviously... Is this one of... I believe this is one of... This is one of... Back in the shipwreck. Oh yeah, no, I know. Because that's the thing is like a lot of creatures, like, you know, what is it, every year creatures go extinct. And like even without our intervention, you know, like stuff is gonna happen. Crash ship is 2 fuel tanks. There are more fuel tanks. More. Yeah, so I think this might be because I have the Batten shipwreck mod. I think this is one, but I'm never sure, to be honest. I fully believe the institution and heritage needs protecting, saving them desperately. I like I will say I'm always jelly of what you guys have in England versus, because Ireland's very much like we don't have a whole lot. I mean now, and I mean in terms of our ships. In the base came the power stone out of... Yeah, no, there is, and that's what Batten aimed to do with his mod, or their mod, is make the ships more... It's more ship lining. But because like I know like I'm always jelly like you guys have like I know this is gonna sound really ironic because I've said this before and I know I've had this conversation with Michael and Olgraf and they're like Crimson, you're not missing much. Like in England you guys have like Taco Bell and like Five Guys and TGI's and all this stuff. Like in Ireland we have Burger King, which is kind of rare. Like it's not rare. McDonald's, which is everywhere, and KFC, which is kind of rare too where I live. And that's really it. It's like, give me the American fast food industry. What concert was it? Gallery? For so called. You go into the. I always find that like interesting and stuff like the the Columbus versus like the Vikings and stuff, and ultimately it's one of these things where it's like we as humans like we claim land and stuff, and we need to because we need to live and stuff, but humans can be very we have very big egos, like this planet was here long before us and it'll be here long after us, you don't want to go to Taco Bell? Yeah, see, I know, but Taco Bell's gonna, unless you're near the big cities, never seen it. Well, that's what I mean, like London is kind of the hub. But I'm gonna leave it there for tonight, guys, just because it is I will catch you guys tomorrow. We'll continue on, and I might jump in the Astro Lounge. Have a good one, guys, and bye-bye.